Hi, we're here to make a recording of installing Eclipse for CompSci 6 and other courses, maybe, at Duke. We're going to install Java, Eclipse, Python, and our Duke-specific ambient plugin, all on a Windows 7 machine that has nothing on it. I'm going to show you how to find out that there's no Java on your machine. So first I'm going down to my taskbar, I'm clicking there, I'm typing in CMD, that's the command app. That gives me a little bar. I'm typing Java, it says not recognized, Java-version. I'd like to know what version of Java I have. I don't have Java. So now I'm closing that. I'm going to go to install Java. I'm going to get the most recent version. Online, offline, 10 megabytes, 16 megabytes. Recommended version of Java. I have Windows 7. I'm just clicking right here. So I'm clicking install offline. I have online, so I'll click that. I am online. I don't know what difference it will make. Save the files. I'm waiting for something to pop up. Don't know what's going to happen. Here's my download. It's ready to go. I'm clicking on it. And nothing's happening. Eventually it will. I know something's happening because this window is not responding. Not respond. I'm going to go back. All files finished downloading. Maybe it wasn't ready. I want to install Java. I want to have access to my computer. Welcome to Java. Click install to accept the license agreement. Visit us at java.com. Preparing to install. I don't want the Yahoo toolbar. I'm unchecking that. Next. Installing Java. That might take a while. So I'm also going to install Eclipse. It says install Eclipse here. Classic 3.6. I'm going to start that download process. IDE, Eclipse Classic, that's what I want. Windows 32-bit. I'm assuming everything is 32-bit. Actually, I know that I'm running a 64-bit Windows 7, but I'm not running any 64-bit Java or Eclipse. I'm just doing the default, and that's 32-bit. So now I'm going to install, I've successfully installed Java. I'm closing that. I'm going to run my command again. And we're going to see what happens. This is how I'm verifying that Java is now installed. I'm typing Java-version. That's interesting. It doesn't know about Java. I wonder if I reboot, it will know about Java. I'm a little worried about that. So I'm going to start the Eclipse Classic download for 32-bit. All downloads are protected. Pick a mirror site below. I'm clicking on that green arrow. It's waiting for some mirror. There's Eclipse. I'm downloading it. I don't know if Java's here. I'm searching in there, seeing if it pops up. No items. Let me search my computer for Java. Eclipse is actually downloading pretty quickly. Sorry, yeah, Eclipse is downloading pretty quickly. Searching my computers for Java. There was my Java program. Download has completed. It's a zip file. I'm going to double click it. Don't know what that did. I'm coming back over here. Here's my folder, Eclipse. My understanding is it might be a good idea to put that in program files. If I take it and just move it to my desktop, that's a copy command. I'm going to just open up another Windows Explorer window and say, here's my computer, here's my C: drive, there's my program files, x86, and program files here. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm just going to drag this to my desktop. It's copying to the desktop. I'm going to run my command file again. See if it found Java somehow miraculously. No. Well, I'll find out in a minute. It's copying Eclipse to the desktop. It's going to show up over here someplace, I hope. We're going to find out in a minute. I'll come back. There's this thing. Go back to the comp sci 6 pages. Zip it, move it into my program files windows. Or here's Eclipse. I'm opening it up. Here's the Eclipse program. Now if Java is in fact installed, it might run. If Java is not installed, it won't run. Eclipse requires Java to start. I'm going to double click it and see what happens. There's Eclipse. Apparently Java was installed, or it wouldn't be working. Users Astrocam workspace, that works for me. Here's Eclipse. Go to the workbench. So Eclipse is on my desktop. There it is. I don't have any of the plugins I need. I'm coming back here. I need the Enthought Python distribution. We have the freely available academic. We've mirrored it here. I'm going to get it. I have to authenticate. I don't want it to remember my password. Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm going to get the Windows version. I'm saving that file. It's one active download. It's waiting. Okay, I'm not going back. Oh, that's because of the authenticator. I'm just going back to comp sci 6, back to the page about running Python. I also need the pydev plugin. I can't actually install the pydev plugin until the Enthought Python distribution has been installed. So I'm going to come out here and exit Eclipse. I'm waiting for pydev to install. Hold on a minute, I'm having a small interruption. Somebody's at my door. Let me just pause the recording. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, the download will continue, so pause. I'm back! I hope we're recording again, and I've succeeded in downloading the nthought Python distribution. Let's see if I can find it. Where might that be? In the downloads folder somewhere. I'm looking around for it. Is it over here? That's my Eclipse. I can close that up. That's another one. I don't need that. Here it is. EPD. I do want to run that. I have an academic license. Make sure you pick academic. I'm just going to let the default happen. It goes wherever it goes. Add a shortcut, add a quick launch. Yes, go. It may take several minutes. So, I'm waiting. Oh, that was quite fast. Zing zing. And remember, I'm on a wireless network, so there's probably, you might be on a wireless network too. It's going to take a while. That little green thing is just going along. So while I'm waiting, and it says it may take several minutes. Oh, that was quick. I love it when that happens. Registering product. Is it just that easy and just that quick? I'll wait a minute. There's nothing like watching a green bar. If I had any music, I'd play it. I have music on my other computer. Perhaps I'll reach over, turn on my Mac, go to my music directory, and pick a song. A song to download by. And we'll hear it in the background. Let's see. What's a good download song? I'm sorry, I'm looking back. Oh, it's going some more. There it is. I'm looking for a good download song. Interesting. No. No. Maybe. No. That could be. No, I'm passing on that one. Let's do that. Yeah, I like this song, so we're going with this. Let me adjust my volume so you can hear it too. This is my downloading song. If you hear it in the background, great. It's making me feel better. So. I'm still waiting. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is a great song. Let me see if I got this one. Oh yeah. I'm changing it. We're going changing from. See if you know this one. This is, in case you don't like Grateful Dead, go check out Russ Barenberg, Jerry Douglas, and Edgar Meyer. Skip, Hop, and Wobble. It's a good song. It's a good album. Dobro, mandolin, double bass, can't beat it for downloading. It's instrumental. Alright. While nthought is installing, I'm going to go and start up Eclipse. Remember, that's on my desktop folder. Here it is. Double click. Now you might notice a small difference between this time. It's asking for my workspace. I'm going to leave the default one that it's picked before. There it is, and it went right to the workspace. Now, while this is going, I'm going to come out here and see where is this ambient plugin. And it tells me, go to the software updates in the help menu, software updates, available software, and add a site. And it tells me what site to add. So I'm going to try that right now. Here's Eclipse, help menu. It's actually install new software. I'm going to install new software. I'm going to add. I'm calling this ambient, and I'm going to go find out where that site is again. Let me see if I can cut and paste this. I'm coming here. There it is. It's going over the internet looking. There's ambient. I'm checking that. Then I'm clicking next. Eclipse is trying to go over the internet, get the ambient plugin. Meanwhile, my nthought Python distribution is running in the background. I'm hearing some interesting dobro music. That's pretty cool. And I'm probably about 15 minutes into the install process. I'm having a little network contention here. I'm installing my EPD package, and out here I'm calculating requirements and dependencies and getting ready to install ambient. Oh, there it goes. So I'm clicking here on ambient. Make sure you click it. Click next. I accept the license. Of course, I've read it in great detail. I'm a speed reader. Finish. It's installing the software. I'm okay. Unsigned content, that doesn't matter. We can trust this. It's written by Duke students. Restart Eclipse. I'm restarting Eclipse. EPD is still downloading in the background. Meanwhile, here comes Eclipse up and running. Pick my workspace. I'll pick the same one. My EPD is getting closer. I'm hearing some big double bass in the background, just as an aside. Now, I have some new icons. Ambient is here. If I went to my submit history, I'm checking ambient does work. I'm APT1. I'm going to see if I've ever submitted it. I'm going to authenticate with my NetID and password. I have not submitted for this project yet, but at least that was working. So I'm almost done here, and I'm going to go navigate back, install the pydev plugin. After installing the plugin, configure Eclipse to find Python. So this is almost close to being done. I'm going to get the pydev plugin. This tells me what to do. Installing with the update sites, install new software, and then do what I did before, add a file, pydev, and it's pydev.org/updates. So I'm coming back here, help, install new software, add, I'm going to call it pydev, and this was http://pydev.org/updates, and you can always check back, and pydev.org/updates. Okay. Now, I don't want the Myelin integration, I just want pydev. You can see that I selected two things. That's good enough. Going to my next. And thought, completing. So, that's done. Operation cannot be completed. Right. I just need pydev. I don't need the Django templates editor, so I'm just going to click pydev. I accept the license agreement. Once again, I'm installing the software. I'm very close to being done. While that's running in the background, I'd like to see that green bar. There it goes. Going back to here. Configure Eclipse to find Python by selecting where EPD is located. And there's a link here to tell me how to configure Eclipse to find Python. So I can click on it, and it tells me what to do. I'm going to not pay attention to that. I hope that I'm just going to say, selecting the location where EPD was installed as my new interpreter. I guess I need to go read this. First thing I must do is configure Python, or IronPython, or Jython. We're doing Python. Window, Preferences, pydev, Interpreter. Well, I can't do that yet because I'm still installing pydev. So I'm going to wait. I guess I could read the New York Times. I guess I could hum along to the tune that's playing. I'm just going to wait. Earth and trees. This has taken a while to install pydev. It seems like that's... Do I trust these certificates? Okay. I think I just didn't. I think I just failed. Check for updates. No updates were found. Install new software. Available software sites. Here's pydev and ambient. So maybe pydev succeeded in installing? Let's see. If I did succeed and it didn't restart, Window, Preferences, pydev, Interpreter. Let's see if it shows up. Window, Preferences. I don't see pydev. I don't think I got it. Reload. Okay, updates are available. Okay. I'm going back to help. Check for updates. No updates were found. Install new software. pydev. I'm doing this again. I don't want this. This is a little frustrating. I do want pydev for Eclipse, so I selected it. But apparently I can't install it. I'm clicking on that, there's no finish. Back. Python development environment. Next. Well, I'm going to exit Eclipse and restart it. Sometimes that helps. Don't know if it will or not. It may be that pydev didn't install. Window. Preferences. I see no pydev here. No pydev. So I'm thinking it didn't come in. Help. Install new software. Add. pydev. I'm doing the same thing again. pydev.org/updates. Duplicate location, so it already knows about that. Let's see. Available software sites. pydev. if I type in pydev here. Nothing. What is already installed? Ambient and Eclipse. Installation history. Ambient and Eclipse. Plugins. There's no pydev. So, closing that. Select a site. Pydev. Pydev. I don't want that. I just want pydev. Next. Next. I accept. Who knows why this happened before. I need to click on that. I didn't click on that before. I clicked on that and now I say OK. I forgot to do that before. Restart. That's the mistake I made before, not clicking on accept. My workspace is restarted. Window, Preferences, pydev, Interactive Console, Interpreter, Python Interpreter, Autoconfig, Python 2.6, that's what I want. OK. You can tell that that's where it found it, because out here it tells me this is the default, and that's exactly where it found it. So I didn't have to go looking for it. I could have gone looking for it. I just said autoconfig. It's creating the system. That green bar is getting towards the end. It's looking good. It's looking great. While it's doing that, I'm going to assume that this all worked and tee up an APT. APTs are here. I know we did bog square in class. I'm going to review what it says. Zippity doo dah, zippity doo. Yeah, I remember that. I'm going to get ready to submit one. I'm going to submit to bog square. This is apparently not close to being done. This green thing getting to the end doesn't mean anything. So I'm going to have to let it continue on its merry way. Let me see how long we're in. It's recording. We're 28 minutes in. So that's not so bad. 28 minutes in. And I'm almost done. I'm up to 6,000 of 9,800. It gives me great pleasure to just note what I've still got to go. This seems like this is the longest part of this. Can't do anything about it. Maybe I'll go to count appearances. Return the number of occurrences of a digit in a number, an integer. Oh yeah, there's a hint. This is about the ugliest font I've ever seen. Maybe if I make it bigger, but I don't even know how to do that. It says use stir and count. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Pancakes? I'd like to eat some pancakes. Once again, ugly font. Bog square. I'm almost done here. It's going to be done in just a second. I can see it happening. Updating. 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 Not responding. Done! Alright. Right click. New. Project. pydev. pydev. Just plain old pydev. Next. Python. I don't want 2.7. I want 2.6. As far as I know, there's not the default interpreter. Why isn't it clicked on that? No. 6. That's the default interpreter. Oh, I forgot to name the project. That's why I have no next. Comp size 6 APTs. Now I have a finish button. Pydev perspective. Yes, I'd like the pydev perspective. Now I'll come in here. This is my source folder. Right click, new, pydev module. No package, I just name it. Box square. Now there's a whole YouTube video about just doing APTs. I'm just adding this onto the end. Blocked, allow access. If it does that again, I'm going to def, score, word, return, len of the word, squared. So I've got that. This is in comp size 6 APTs. This is where the folder is. So if I come back out here, I have to navigate to that. Comp size 6. It's here. It's under... I guess I need to go find it. Is it on my desktop? No. Let's come back out here and say, where was that workspace again? Properties. Users, Astrakhan workspace. So under properties, I can see users, Astrakhan workspace. All right, fine. So back to my window. Oh, where am I going? File, upload. Users, Astrakhan. Don't want work desktop. I want users, Astrakhan workspace. This seems a little hard to find. Where is users, Astrakhan workspace? Is this just because? There it is. Users, Astrakhan workspace. Comp size 6. Source. Box square. Open. Pydev. Yeah. I'm done. Video complete.